As you can see, we are midway through an IKEA kitchen update. Well, actually complete remodel. But I wanted to post this video about the Rev-A-Shelf mixer pullout. I saw another video on YouTube that made me feel like we could do this. Here's the lift itself for the mixer. And it comes extended, I think, because of the springs. That spring in particular can hurt if you're not careful with it. In fact, it says that in the directions. So, two of them. The screws look like they're in the bottom. Actually, looks like they might have opened in shipping. Yeah, so some screws down there. The directions are over here. This is where the sink is going to be. This cabinet here is where the mixer is going to be. So there's a power down there. And we have already installed the door. Here are the supports that I'll get to in just a second, but just want to let you know that the directions are very specific, and I think if you were to get this particular item, there is the model number. You'll be able to follow these directions and install this lift yourself. But just tell you what I did. I went to the local big box store and bought a 1x8, and then cut out a notch in the back so that it would fit this way, and then also cut out a notch in the front here so that it would fit up above that, so that then I could put these guys, have clearance for the back, what's flush at the top that has clearance here for the front, and then it's supposed to set flush here with the front of, excuse me, it's supposed to set flush here with the front of the cabinet. So we'll screw those in, and the idea is once you have all this flushed up, you use this support brace as your guide. It'll tell you to measure from the top here to here. It is 4.5 inches, and then it says to go in 3/8 of an inch, and then over here it gives you the other dimension to put on. Again, it's all in the directions. This side was a little bit more complicated. You can see the cuts I had to make with the jigsaw to clearance the hinge, which is right here, and then as well to clearance for this guy, which I had to go back and redo because it does, if you look at the door, it sticks out a little bit. So that's what these reliefs are for right here. Not terribly difficult, just probably 30 minutes or so taking measurements and messing around with the jigsaw. Speed Score makes this pretty handy, so you can just get your 4.5 inch mark there, measure your, I think it's 11 3/4 from the edge, and then there's a little pilot hole for the bolt, and then these two holes here and here will be where screws go in, right here and right there, and the rest of it's just leveling it up. Of course, you need to lay out some bolts on the edges here and here to actually attach it to the side. So I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, just wanted to give an update that this isn't actually that terribly difficult, and you could probably retrofit one of these pretty easily into an existing cabinet. It might be a little bit more work if you don't have access through your countertop like I do. But again, definitely recommend it. I will post a follow-up video to show how we install the rest of it. So that's it for tonight. So far so good on the kitchen. Definitely more of a project. Actually, it's not more than I thought it would be. It is just definitely a project. We're still not finished installing the paneling, the side paneling. But once it's finished, I think she will be pleased with the new kitchen. There's our existing kitchen due to a fire that we had, which prompted this entire remodel actually. But anyway, it's coming along. Looking forward to seeing the final product.